Good morning, this is Vicki Johnson, and she is delivering our next project. We've got a mare coming in that is a domesticated paint mare, and we'll let Vicki tell you her story a little bit.
I got the mare about a year and a half ago from an elderly gentleman who'd had a stroke, and he hadn't handled her much, but he told me that he had had her trained and that she was broke to ride and drive. But when we got ready to load her at the farm, we were loading her along with 3 other horses, and we basically had to run them in the trailer like cattle. And I've had her at my farm for about a year and a half and have just concentrated on trying to get her to where I could get my hands on her. And the first time I tried to put a halter on her, I had to put her in a stall and rope her. And once I got the rope around her neck, then she was fine. But she's continued to be difficult to catch, and she's acts like she's frightened of everything. If you drop a bucket in the alleyway, she'll jump to the back of the stall. But you know, I've gotten her to where I can walk in the stall now, and if I hold my hand out, she'll come and lay the halter in my hand. But if a stranger comes, she'll walk away. And she's not at all mean, has never offered to kick or bite or do anything like that. She just is hard to catch and really afraid of things. And I'm old enough that I wasn't willing to get on her and run the risk that something would spook her and she'd take off and I'd end up on the ground. So I'm hoping that Cindy can bring her around and give her a good life.
Okay, so we decided we're going to name this beautiful mare Willow, and Willow means healing. And so we are going to help this mare rehabilitate and work with her. We don't really know what her past is. When I handled her a little bit for an evaluation, I think probably she's had some abuse in her life. She's really untrusting. And so we want to give this mare the opportunity to find a relationship and a trusting partnership, because she really doesn't understand what that is all about. She's very afraid. She has developed a relationship with you, and you have been heaven sent for her, I think, because you helped her along the way as far as you've gotten her now, so that we can continue that project. And we're going to keep you updated on Facebook on how Willow's doing, and Willow means healing. So we're going to do that healing process, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about the Mustang. And you know, she's much like a Mustang, and that's because she's, you know, a horse, and horses think a lot alike, very much their instincts. Being a Mustang, they're totally tuned into that flight and fear, and they need to learn to trust. This domesticated horse is totally turned into flight and fear and needs to learn to trust. So we got the same thing, and we thank you, Vicki, and we'll continue the progress.
All my insides fall to pieces. Just lay low and let go. Learning how to trust a hand.